Aperture confused me for weeks, and these are 3 things I wish I'd known sooner. I am learning photography as a complete beginner outside of my 9 to 5 and simplifying all of the industry jargon so you don't have to. Number 1 is Aperture controls the amount of light that comes into the camera. The smaller your aperture, the smaller the hole on the lens to let the light in, and the bigger your aperture, the bigger the hole on the lens. It's also part of the exposure triangle alongside ISO and shutter speed. I'll go into exposure triangle in another video, but it's basically making sure that there's the correct amount of light being captured in your picture, so you're not overblowing highlights and like losing detail there, and you're bringing in enough detail into the shadows so it will help you when you're editing your photos later. Number 2, and probably the most important thing when considering changing your aperture, is the depth of your image. In terms of depth of your photo, if you want to set your photo to have a nice blurred background and a really crisp subject in the foreground, then you want to set your aperture at a lower number. And then if you want a nice, crisp, clear picture across in terms of your background and your foreground, then you're going to want to set your aperture at a higher number. And finally, number 3, which is probably the most confusing part about aperture and really tripped me up in the beginning, is that everything works in opposition. So if you want to set your aperture at a smaller number, say a 1.6, the size of the lens opening is bigger. And then if you want to set your aperture at a higher number, an f.8 or an f.16, then the lens opening is smaller. So I just remember that opposites attract. So if I want to let in more light, then I need to set it at a lower number. And if I want to let in less light, I want to set it at a higher number. And the same goes for that blurry background versus crystal clear. Higher, crystal clear, lower, blurred background. So that's the 3 things that you need to know as a basic for aperture as a beginner. I have already made a lot of mistakes using it when taking out my camera for the first time. So it's very much trial and error. Just get out there, start using your camera and have a play around. And if you found this useful, please like, follow, and I'll see you in the next one.